Hey guys, just thought I'd make a tutorial series for Deadlocked any percent. I know Mark already did one for no LC energy price, but this will be for any percent, which doesn't currently have the tutorial. So I'm going to go over most of the stuff that you need to get roughly a low to mid 120 time, because that's about where my skill level is, and there's some other strats that you can use to push it a bit lower that you can ask about in the server. So this tutorial, in the description I'm going to have links to Mook's Energy Plus guide for the movement tech. It functions exactly the same in any percent as it does in Energy Plus. I'm just going to, and then I'll show you how to set up your file and everything. So obviously you start a new game and you go with couch potato and just save your new file, and then just skip the cutscenes in here. So Clankless always has the same. Clankless functions pretty much the exact same way. So you see like this, you can actually pause the game and you can do the first one instantly. It's the only one that it works for. And then we just take out the rest of them here. I might just do the kitchen. Yeah. Anyway, so you clear out these ones, and then you go up here, press triangle, you can clear this room in here. 1, 2, 3, just like that, and then go to the control options. Set up and down and left right to normal if you want to, and then quick select pauses off. And then in the game settings turn help text off, and then you save over all of your files and they're ready to begin. I'm only going to do one. I'm only going to do one because that's all I'm going to need. That's what I'm going to do for this tutorial. So then when you start your run, you load the file, and time starts when you select the difficulty from the screen. So there. That would be time start, and I'll try and do like 2 or 3 levels per video, I guess. So hopefully that helps. So start off here, set your camera to third person lock straight. You only have to press X once. Hop up here to clear the first room again. You can jump up here to clear that one, and then into the teleporter. Skip the cutscene, walk across the bridge, and clear out the unity. I clear it out with the jewel wipers first before I get to that, and then I switch them in the cannon. They will only spawn in this. Quadrant of the arena, none in none of the others. So once you kill all of these guys, walk backwards into the teleporter. And then when you're out here, just jump off the edge. It's faster than walking all the way there. Do the same thing to L's. Or no, just walk the rest of the way to L's. Jump off the edge here and walk over to Clank. And then walk around to the ship. You can cut this corner. Right. Now, you don't have to kill anything here. Walk straight for the lava here, do a double jump, and then a hyper stack. You can make it in 1, though I recommend when starting out you do 2, just to be safe. Look down while you're doing this to reduce lag, kill all of the enemies, and then once here, you can skip this corner, and then across here, and then walk straight to the edge, and off there, and it walks you straight to here via the EMP, and kill the bots, and kill the turret.
Excellent work, Ratchet. Now that you have survived the qualification course.
So now it says it unlocks in this way, but you gotta do a Dread challenge while we're here. So go into the challenges and then select the big sleep. That's the best one to do for this, and then Well, you mainly want to in this mission. You mainly want to focus on killing the dropships. There's one in round 1, and one in round 2. There isn't one in round 3. There's one in round 4. Make sure to watch the ammo. Now, if you get very close to leveling up the Magma Cannon, what you can do is put it away and finish the challenge with the Dual Vipers, and you can actually kill. You can actually go back into the like that's where it has to be if you want to do the skip. If you're not bothered with that, you can just keep using the Magma Cannon, and it will level up to V2 in this challenge. If you get it to that level. Well, you can, so if you're not doing the Magma Cannon, select Grist for the Mill, and then you can select Catacomb 4 to go straight there. If you have done the following mission, if you've done the skip, you can just reload the big skip, kill the first group of enemies, and then immediately pause and go to Catacomb 4 while the weapon is leveling up. Alright, Catacomb 4. I'd say to shoot the dropship a little bit on the way up there, and then switch to the Magma Cannon when you get closer. Fire the EMP at the turret, and kill the turret. EMP. There you go. Alright, now jump down here. There's a little bit of the leaf sticking out here, so you can do a double jump off of that, and then begin your hyper stacks. You only need to do 2 to get across there. Break this jackpot crate. That jackpot crate. A couple of enemies, and this jackpot crate, and then slingshot over to the left. Alright, when you're in here, charge up the mortars. When it grows a light, when it turns a lighter blue, that's when you know it's fully charged up. Sidestepping is faster than walking. Kill this dropship, the turret, and this dropship and the turret. As you know, you don't have to kill the turret. Sometimes it's easier to kill the turret. And then sidestep up here. And then, actually no, I forgot, do kill the turret. I just need to kill a dropship here just to be safe. And then just sidestep to the end. And then this challenge, you need to make sure that you don't get hit, so keep your distance from the zombies. And then until you get the unstoppable skill points. You do need the skill points for the vaults. So just stay back until you get the skill point. It's at 25 enemies. Dropship comes in. I think I could have taken that job on Annihilation Nation. They've got a great demo plan. Hey, Green. That zombie looks like your mom. Did I get it? Oh, there you go. Unstoppable, just like that. There you go. And then do Monuments of Death. You don't need to buy ammo. Just walk up here, plant the first 2 bombs on here, kill the zombies while you're at it, and then start walking to the second statue over here. kill enemies if just only kill enemies if they're not super out of your way to hit. Up here, 5 bombs. And then there we go. Now there is a skip you can do here. You climb on top of that little grassy hill, and then you can do a space double jump and a hyper stack up and a hyper strike up to the top. You want to make sure that there aren't any zombies down there, otherwise the bots do get stuck. And you're gonna make up. You want to be finished this challenge with around 34,000 bolts. That's usually what I try to aim for, so I know I'll have enough. So destroy the last statue and get bolts. There you go. That has unlocked Zarathos. Then when you get to Zarathos, first thing we're going to do is buy the mine launcher.
There is a combat arena up ahead.
This is going to be our main weapon for the next few planets. So 4 mines on the Leviathan to kill him. If you get good with your if you get 4, so at V1 it takes 4 mines to kill the Leviathan. At V2 it becomes 3. At V3 it's 2, and at V4 it's 1. Get the bots hacking the orbs. Kill this guy, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That should level up. No, it did not. Okay, this is kind of bad. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, then ideally your mines should have leveled up to there. But no, I've done this wrong. I've messed this up. Bad XP. And it's not easy plus I can't just reset the challenges again. Ideally you'd want to kill that ship with the mines. Ideally you would have leveled them up to V2 and then killed and then saved some of the mines that you got, and then use the dropship use them to kill the dropship. So my mines are going to go into V4 here, or V2 here, sorry. Which is a little bit lower, but it should be fine. And then EMP the turret. And firstly get the drop shot that appears behind it. And then turn around and get the turret. There you go. Hack the orbs. Okay, that was bad. Okay, never mind, there's ammo right there, I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah. Make sure you always kill stuff with the mines if you can. Don't resort to the wrench. Alright, so then my mines will go up to V3. Upon killing the dropship. Cross the swing shot targets. EMP the turret again and kill the dropship. And then the turret. And then just hyper stack over the force field. Like that. Alright. And then this challenge, you want to follow the path to the end of here, and then take a quick left, and then take a hard left. Cross here up to the door. Now, what I do for this one is I push myself against the door, rotate 90 degrees, and then go backwards. I am holding the left stick. I'm holding the left stick to the left, and then press triangle. It's a bit finicky, sometimes it takes a little bit. There you go, just like that. And then you can do a space double jump and a hyper strike to get across here. Some people do a hyper stack to get to be just a little bit safer, but that's not entirely necessary. And then get the bots hacking on the orbs and just use this part to use this section to level up your mine a little bit. There should be V3 by now. They'd be a little bit closer to V4 if I actually did it right earlier. But just put some mines in the middle of the area, and you can just kill the Leviathans as soon as they spawn. And then keep the two guys over here. And then the King Leviathan will spawn in the middle. You want to drop as many mines on him while he's in the pit as you can. When you keep just drop mines on him until he pops out. And then when he does come out, fire the Ravager, and that will kill him. And it also should get your mines to V4 if they're not already. And then Swamp Fever. This one is mainly learning about how you can use the mortars. It takes 4 mortars to kill a Leviathan 100% of the time. So you can try and work with that. If your mortar charged up all the way, you can start holding L1 again once you've released 4, and it'll only release 4. It's just mainly manipulating how. It's mainly just learning how much to charge your mortars and when to release them. And sidestepping a lot is all. Sidestepping is again fastest here. Just complete the challenge. That guy didn't die apparently. There we go. There's a guy in there, but that does make him pretty slower to kill. You don't really need to worry about bolts for the rest of the game. There's 3 more bolt requirements, but the mines is definitely the hardest one to hit. The rest are easy by comparison. So then it's just kill 3 of these guys. Okay. Yeah, and then on to Kronos.
I have checked your ranking.
Buy the shock mod and put it on everything. So put it on one weapon, and then you can use L1 or R1 to swap between the weapons, and then you just need to press X to put it onto the Omega mod on. You don't need to scroll out the description and across to Omega and then down to Omega mods every time. Right, yeah. Same thing with here, just going through killing stuff with the mines. Kill the dropship. We have the shock on now, which kind of rips through everything. Here's another dropship. Don't walk off the edge. You can just walk into the mine out, and it kills him instantly, pretty much. You don't even need to fire it, and then 3 mines on that guy. Drop a couple mines there to kill some enemies. And then the door should open. No? Huh? What? Okay, the door should open. I've never seen that before. So if the door doesn't open, you can just hyperstack up here, I guess, and then down. Do the grind cable, you can put a mine there to kill them. Get the bots on the grind cable, not the grind cable, hacking. Just kill enemies until they finish. This was kind of bad. Okay, I just got them to V5 before the challenge ended. Alright, and then launch a grind cable and walk forward, basically. You'll hit the cutscene. Just use the mines on shell shock until he leaves. Come over to this side of the arena, drop down 3 mines for a dropship that spawns, break the animal crates. Enemies that spawn here, 3 mines again. And then from here, don't go this way, turn around. You can clear this wall, you can get up the wall in 1 hyperstack, but it's not very beginner friendly, it's quite tight. So 2 hyperstacks is the recommended to do, is filling up the 1 hyperstack. Because you keep on ledge grabbing. If you ledge grab, you're going to drop down, which I keep on doing. Come on. There you go. Okay. So then up here, down here. Alright, and then you want to do a stace double jump around this and jump and land on that ledge. I messed it up. Okay. It shows I shouldn't really be making. I really shouldn't be the one making this tutorial. Oh. Yeah, 2 hyperstacks is the recommended to do. You can get 1 consistently. Right. So yeah, you need to make sure that your jump is wide enough to get around that pillar, so you can land on. There's a little ledge there that you can stand on, and then jump around again. And then walk to here and three hyperstacks. Alright. Buy ammo. And then when I do 1, 2, 3, 4 hyperstacks up to here, I hit inverted mode, drop a mine there, these guys, drop ship, here's another drop ship that comes in, Executioner, there's going to be a guy that gets on a turret later. This dropship, and then there's another dropship. I come and do the one at the back. I come and do the one on the right first. Drop 3 mines on him, and then 3 mines on him. Get the bots hacking again, and then it's just kill stuff with the mines basically until they're finished. There's a lot of cyclones that come down here that give you more ammo if you need to. Right, so then shell shock, you want to get to this light 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on an 8, start walking back. He'll run into all the mines, and then a few more to finish him off. Then look where Shell Shock is leaving. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright. Turn right from when you start. Clear this wall. Up here. And then be very careful with this ledge. The texture extends out further than the collision does. So you just want to be careful. And then 3 hyperstacks across this one. Jump up on this plinth. And then 1, 2, 3 hyper stacks to get down. The trick with those ones is learning to space the hyper stacks out for distance instead of height. Alright. And then in here, you want to turn in the right room, immediately inside the door frame, turn around. Now hyper stack up here, on top of that lamp. And then hyperstack up on top of the door frame here. You can ledge grab on this little thing, and then hyperstack again up to the top of here. Yeah, walk out here. Then from here, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and jump down.
Did you know that
Shell Shock should spawn and hit all of the mines as it goes, and the bot is stuck. How nice. Okay, sometimes the bot gets stuck in there for some reason. When he teleports out, here we go. He hits all the mines, leave a few more down here at his feet, and then when the Ravager symbol appears, fire the Ravager. And inverted action. You only need you don't need to hack the orbs at all, really. So you can literally just stay in this area once they've all filled in, and you'll be perfectly fine. So yeah, it's just mostly looting enemies spawning. For the drop ships as they come in. Ammo spawns in the middle if you need it, which you definitely will. Yeah, don't worry about all the bolts being leaving there. You're leaving out there, you'll be perfectly fine. There's a group where there's a wave where they all spawn in really close, and then they go back out to into the wings again. 3 mine around V5 and V6 it takes 3 mines to kill a dropship. So that you keep that in mind and don't waste your mines. Alright. So alright. And now the Avenger tournament. Now, sometimes it does that. You don't want to enter the Avenger tournament straight away. You have the charge routes now, double tap L2 to fire them. Buy the wrench upgrade. It doesn't matter if you go up or down, it's the exact same speed. And then go back to the shuttle to enter the tournament. Don't go from the menu. This one is kill all enemies as fast as possible, which you will have no issues doing. It's almost impossible to actually fail this mission. The time goal is so generous that it's almost impossible to fail it. So, there's a dropship that comes in here. There's a couple of groups that spawn here and here. And then one more group that clicks over 60. Alright. So now for this one, over here, charge, pause the game and do the option, do the meaning for a hyper attack and do a space double jump over the gap. Kill some enemies here, and then now when you platform time, you can either jump across all of them to the way there, or you come to this one. Charge, fire the magma cannon and do a hyper strike. You can this one you can do some stuff with the quick select, but it's easier to do another hyper stack menu thing and kill the enemies on this platform. You don't need to worry about the turrets. Sometimes they just get in the way. But there's some swarmers that spawn in on the left, a dropship that comes in, and then there's 2 Reapers here. And then you can do another charge cancel thing out to here. Across these platforms. And then it's just look around and clear all the enemies. Just look around and clear all the enemies. Got 3 mines at there for the dropship. And then clear out all this enemies. Alright. Now, the key for this challenge is to not stop moving, because there's a cycle right near the end that you can make if you just move consistently. So the platforms flash red 3 times before they change over, and you can use single jumps to get across them. Double jumps are unnecessary, unless it's for these diagonal ones that I find. So yeah, drop a couple mines on each platform for the enemies, and then just keep moving. The purple ones disappear when you step on them. And then ideally, you keep going and you make the cycle just fine, like that. If you stop to think, you're going to miss it. That's generally what is said. Kill the Leviathan and the Executioner. Get dropship spawning through that tunnel. And then above the DreadZone logo is another one comes from. It swoops in here. And there's enemies here, and some enemies here, and some enemies here. They just drop a couple mines and they'll get sorted out. Just like that.
Ratchet has reached the top of the tower above.
Alright. And then this is why we bought the wrench upgrade, because you have to do closing personal, which is a wrench only challenge.
The Butcher of Bogon has his work cut out for him this time, Juanita. He starts the round with only a wrench for protection.
So, properly timing wrench throws is the best thing to do, so you can hit as many enemies as you can. Do kill the dropships as they come in. Just 3 hyper strikes. If you can get it before the DreadZone Bazooka, before the actual trooper enemy, before the trooper sort of enemy comes in, that's best. A single hyper strike can kill the turrets. I just do a hyper step move to cancel the charge because I have a weapon. Like that. Sometimes I do 4 hyper strikes. And then, oh, he hit me. There you go. Six. Alright, 7. Here's another dropship. Hyper strike goes to the trooper guy. Alright, and then it's off to Sharon Oxon, which I'll do in the next video. I'm going to make this as a playlist, and I'm going to have all the videos in there. But you'd enter a challenge and then go to Shah from there.